my 3 nieces, who are now 9, 7, and 5, came to live with me. They hadn't been to a dentist in a long time. They hadn't been to a doctor's home in a long time. And my 7-year-old niece has ADHD and autism. And she's the same niece who, because she hadn't been to a dentist in a while, had to get 8 teeth pulled in one day. 8 teeth pulled in one day. But when we start to hear the news about the big, beautiful bill, the big, ugly bill, I started to get really worried about how on earth am I going to pay for continued medical visits to the doctor, to the dentist, most importantly, therapy. All 3 of my nieces are in therapy because they've experienced, unfortunately, a lot of childhood trauma in their short time here on earth, and they all go to weekly therapy. And so my fiance and I were talking about how we're going to make ends meet, and we spent a lot of nights in tears just worried about how do we tell my middle niece who knows that she experiences her emotions different, that we might not be able to pay for the therapy that we know provides you with the support you need to make it through every day.
Michael Moore, the filmmaker, once said, "I can't believe you have straight teeth. How did you get straight teeth being the eldest of 14?" And I said, the UAW. So I remember as soon as they got dental care, my dad took us to the dentist. The part that just breaks my heart is the fact that it's when you get really sick that you do realize how really broken it is and inhumane it is. It's when you get sick. That's when I start hearing from my residents. It's when they need the insurance the most. And that's when they realize, wow, when it came down to it, even the insurance through the employer wasn't going to cover the chemo completely, or wasn't going to cover the medication completely. And so I just want you to know there's a big push from all of us. I liked when Governor Walz said, if Democrats get control again, they better be looking at universal health care. And I was glad that he said it.
I am hearing something different right now from a lot of my small businesses as well, who are like, between the tariffs, which have just been decimating them, these attacks on the ACA subsidies, they want insurance decoupled from employment. It's not working. And the other thing I want to say is we're fighting this fight on the ACA subsidies because this is a stopgap. This isn't where we're ending. We need to make sure we're moving towards universal health care. That's what we're working towards.